Right lads, it's me, Pete Fish, rigs and tips. I'm just going to show you how to make the sheppy rig. You can do 2 or 3 hooks, and I've done 2 today. So I've never made it before. Well, I made 1 to show you. That's it there. You can see the swivel, and it is. It's a 2 hook sheppy rig. It's not hard to make. It's like a pulley rig, but it's 2 hooks. There it is. Size 2 hooks, Aberdeens. That's it. Right, so wrap that up. And just put it in the bag, and then I'll show you how to make it. It's not hard. Right, show you the components we need to make this rig. There you go. Power Flex £60, rig body, Amnesia £25, memory free, Sunset. I'm using red. You can use whatever colour you want. And right, you're going to need 2 beads, 2 size 1 swivels, 2 size 4 swivels. 1 is a Cascade Swivel, a bait clip. You can use an inline one if you want, it's up to you. And I'm using 2.0 Aberdeen hooks today for this rig. So it's like a pulley rig with 2 hooks, so you could make it into a panel rig, I suppose, but I'm just going to do that. So there you go. That's the items you need. Sorry for the angle of the camera. I haven't got a proper camera, so we'll start off. There we go. As usual, get your rig body, like in all my rigs. As I said, touch your nose, stretch your arm out. It's a bit long, that. There you go. Wind it up. Touch your nose, arm out, and then just a little bit for knots. Cut it. This is really good line, this too. I've had no trouble with it whatsoever. I use it for my shock lead that I'm making rigs. So there you go. So what you want to do now is cut about that much, yeah, of the line. Just a short piece. So you cut that about there. Look, it's only short, only about 6 inches. Cut that. Put that to one side for a minute, and then you get the other piece, put it in half. So it's 2 equal lengths. And then, yeah, so you got, fold it in half like that. Cut, so you've got 2 equal lengths. Put the scissors down for a minute. 2 equal lengths. Right. So put them down there for a minute. So you get this one now. And on this, you tie a size 1 power swivel. Yeah, just a small 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 4 turns. That should be enough. You can do 6. That's it. Pull it. And what I use is, which is handy really, one of these. Just to pull. See, some using, just put that through the eye. Pull. See, all tightened down. And use that as just a little tip for you to use that. Got the tag end off. Now you put another power swivel on the other end. On that end. There you go. Tie that on, 4 turns. Do the same. There, like so. Let it. Pull it. Oh, it's tightened down okay, that. So there you go. So that's what you've got. Yeah, like that. You've got a power swivel either end. Then what you do is you get one of the pieces of line that you cut in half and you put it through. One swivel's going to go to your main line, and then this one, you thread that through there. One side, so you put a bead on. You put a bead on, yeah, and then you, on the first one, on the short bit, you tie the little swivel on, the size 4 swivel. You can do this before you thread it if you want. So that's that. Make sure it's tight. See if you pull it with that, it's all nice and tight and neat. Tied right down, as you can see. There you go. Snip the tag end off. Just a tiny one, right. So like I said, another bead. I've lost that one. It's dropped on the floor. So thread that on. Thread that on. So there's your bead there, next to your little swivel, and you put that through there. This is your big swivel. Right. And I do apologise, you need 3 size 1 swivels, not 2. I do apologise, I missed one out. So there you've got your short line there with your 2 power swivels on. That end goes to your line, then that one, and you've got your line with your swivel on and your bead going through that one. So then you tie this power swivel onto that, the other end, like so. You can put another bead on if you want, but I don't. Let's come on. Try that again. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it again, as you say. It just came off. There you go. That's on now. Get your hook, not pull it. I think out, pull tight. See, that's gone tight now. If you can see that. Snip that tag end off. You can see. Right, so what you got now, it's like that. See, you've got your power swivel, you've got the line I tied through, like that. It's like your pulley rig. You've got your small bead, you've got your small swivel with your bead, and your main big swivel as well. So what you do now, you get the other piece of line, which I did cut to there. So you tie the Cascade Swivel on. Now remember, this is important. That's your Cascade Swivel. And when you're making this rig, right, just remember that needs to be like that, so that is pointing down, and you tie your line onto this bit, the big loop, not the little loop, because that's where your hook link's going to go on there. So you tie that on. On there. That's tied down, okay, don't need the knot puller there. So snip the tag end off there. Right, slip your bead on. There's your bead. You got your Cascade Swivel, your bead. So now you get the rig body that I've just made there. Right, so you thread that through now, that power one, yeah. And what I do with this now is I tie the bait clip, weight and bait clip on. Like I said, you can use an inline bait clip if you want, or you can use a lead that's got bait clips. There it is. That's what I use. The sound actually. You tie that on, like so. Right, you're not. Use the hook puller, the knot puller, as I call it. It's not really, is it? There you go. Yeah, it's all time to pull down now, as you can see. Snip the tag end off. Right, so what you've got now, you've got your bait clip, you've got the line, right? You've put the line through the power swivel, sorry, there. Size 1 power swivel. And then you've got a bead and your Cascade Swivel, right? Now that hook link's going to go to that. So then as you go up the line, you've got your next power swivel there, which you threaded the size 1 swivel line through, put the 1 swivel on the bead, so that's there, and that's your short bit of line with 2 power swivels. Right, so now what we've got to do is attach the hook links. So you get the amnesia, and what I normally do is just tie it on first to the first swivel. So that's your first swivel there. Right, so you tie it on like so. 1, 2, do 6 on there. There you go. Pull it through. That's it. Hold it tight. There you go. That's all done. Took the tag end off. Now what you do is to measure it. So you need to start at the top. So there. Right, pull it through. That's it there. There's the swivel. Right. So have it about that far. See the line? Have it about that far from the swivel. Oh, there's your bead. There's a line going through there. So hold it like that. Pull it down till you get to the Cascade Swivel. Pull the Cascade Swivel a little bit. So you've got a little bit of line. So that hook length now will be that long. From there to there. Just past the power swivel. Right. So we cut that. And now we would tie the hook on. Size 2 Aberdeen. There you go. Tie that on. Thread it through. Thread it through. Yeah, 6 turns. I'll show you a little tip in a minute if you haven't watched my videos before. Remember your thumbnail, put your thumb over the hook like that so you can't stab yourself. Let your line, pull it tight and it's gone tight, see? And that's what you do. So that tag end now, I'll leave that now because if you haven't watched my videos before, the bait you thread on, squid, mackerel, lug, if you pull it over that, that will keep it from sliding back down the hook. So that's just a little tip from me. Also, if you get snagged and it does pull, it does slip, you've got all that slip before the hook comes off. Not that it will come off. So right, you've done that. So now you pull it back up to there, to your power swivel. Right. You pull a little bit like that, go down. Now, there's your Cascade Swivel there. So you connect that, pull it down, right. So that's under your Cascade Swivel now. So there's your Cascade Swivel with the hook in. So that's, because it's a pulley rig, you don't have to have this bang on because you can alter it, can't you? Yeah, so if you hold that there, see that's right, that now. That's going down, that's under the Cascade Swivel. So you keep that there, like I said. So remember that little bit there, right? So you're measuring now your hook length from your Cascade Swivel loop to your link. So you tie the line up onto your Cascade Swivel, like so. Hit the line, it's tightened up, cut it. So you've got that there now. So you pull that back up to your power swivel, just a little bit like that, through, see, a little bit of line there, through about 1/4 inch, and then you pull it straight to your lead clip there. So you know that's there. So if you cut it just where the knot is, there, level with the knot, you're going to be about right. You get your hook, tie that on, pull it through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, through the loop. And we said about your thumb on the hook, pull it tight, there you go. That's your tag end there. So I'll show you what you've got now. So power swivel, power swivel. Your line loop through there, then you have your hook link. Remember, it's just like a pulley rig, only you're making 2 hooks. And there you go. So you pull that down. That's there. So now we'll clip it all up. Just clipping it up. That's one. That's 2. Oh. So on there. I'll be with you in a minute, lads. It's fiddly without the weight on, actually. If you put the weight on, I suppose it'd be simpler to do. So that's there. Right, there you go. There it is. So you've got your power swivel, line through your power swivel, size 4 swivel with a bead, and goes down, and you've got a power swivel, and then another line going through, and a cascade swivel with a bead, goes down, and then you've got a weight clip, and your hook goes onto that. So that's it. It's not that hard. You know, if you think about it, if you can make a pulley rig, you can make this. I just thought I'd do a video and show you how to do it. There you go. I haven't tried these rigs, but saw it online, thought I'd make one and then show you guys how to make it. I hope it's been informative. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. I'm going to wrap that up now. There you go. I'll put it in one of these bags. This is the bags I use. I don't use them rig winders. I find you get more in these bags, more in a little bag. So I use these. I make 4. And then what I do, I put 4 in a food bag with a zip. And I also write a piece of paper in the bag what's in the bag. Like I'll get a piece of paper now and put in there 4 sheppy rigs, 2.0 hooks, size 2 clipped, and then they go in my bag. I just make a load of rigs, and yeah, I usually make 4 of each. So yeah. And the other idea is if you didn't want to use, you could use a little clip swivel for the first one, and then you could just clip it on and off and use different hooks. But I'm not doing that with these. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said, a thumbs up and a like, and please show your friends. Thanks very much for watching.